From the versatile Mazda CX-50 to the bold and elegant Mazda CX-90 to the best-selling Mazda CX-5. Don't just move. It's time to move and be moved, and come experience Mazda right now at Team Mazda on Airline.
Ooh, currency is a very funny thing.
What?
Yes, money, literal, quite literal, doubloons, dollars.
How did you even get on that conversation?
I don't. The rabbit hole of thoughts during the morning show is vast.
That's not a good place to be.
Yes.
You know that the old commercial, "The mind is a terrible thing to waste"? Mm-hmm. You can just end the sentence earlier with me. The mind is a terrible thing. Johnny's watching the drive. We're going to check with him in a quick minute. Mm-hmm. But it is really one of the. We talked about it this morning in South Louisiana. We had snow. It wasn't that long ago.
Right.
We had like the most snow ever. Got locked up for a few days.
That was crazy.
That was insane. And so then you hear the word snow like a possibility, and you start to think again. I'm like, all right, snowmen in the middle of the streets again, where they shouldn't be, by the way.
That really happened.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
It happened by me last year. Yeah. The kids assembled this triumphant snowman right in the middle of the intersection. It's like kids. I know it doesn't snow down here. Tell you a little etiquette. You keep it on the lawn, maybe even on the sidewalk, not in the middle of the intersection.
It was like the
thing. It's totally common sense.
Oh, God.
It was like the snowman was like directing traffic. It was ridiculous.
Go ahead, Emmy. Go ahead.
And I'll tell you, that sucker didn't melt for like 4 days.
No.
Like for 4 days, I'm driving around. I wanted to run it over, but the kids were there. I was like, nah, they'll hate. They'll probably follow me back to the house.
You don't want to be the Iceman that
that
capped
guy.
their snow fun.
Right.
The Iceman cometh. Yeah,
Well,
hopefully not for us.
So actually, there's not going to be any of that in the middle of the street or on the sidewalk or on the lawn. Because we've heard snow over the last couple days, and there's that very slight possibility, but maybe something falls, a little bit of itty bitty, nothing accumulating.
Yeah, nothing accumulating. But, I mean, if we see a couple of flakes, I
kinda
think
cool,
that'll
though.
be really cool.
Yeah.
How about this? Woo! Look at that sunrise over Our Lady of the Lake Sky 9. It's doing that kind of, it almost looks like a mushroom cloud, doesn't it? If you look really carefully there. But it is going to be a nice start. We need the sun. We need every bit of it to warm us up. We actually made it down to freezing. I know that's hard to believe. Got down to 32. Now we're at 35. Luckily, the winds aren't doing anything, so that's going to help us out. Yesterday, only 54. Today, we're going to be significantly warmer. So, again, dressing in layers, definitely the thing to do. As far as the weekend snow odds, they're looking lower and lower. Not so much because it won't be cold enough. It will be. It's more that it's going to be too dry, and we're not going to see too much falling from the sky. No accumulation expected. But, again, we could still see a few flakes Saturday night. I'm going to be out there checking it out, see if we do. Satellite radar very quiet here. You could see a little green, a little pink filling in up in Oklahoma. Sign of things to come, perhaps, as the cold front arrives here overnight tonight into daybreak tomorrow. But look at this. Temperatures in the afternoon today knocking on the door of 70 degrees. So jacket on in the morning, jacket, well, in the afternoon. We'll get a couple of light showers Friday evening, but nothing to spoil your Friday evening plans. Then tomorrow, for the most part, looks like it's going to be dry. What about Saturday night? And look at the graph model. The graph model says not only do we not get any wintry precipitation, it says that we don't get anything whatsoever. Here's the beginning of the cold front. That's Friday night into Saturday morning. That's where we could get a couple of rain showers. But let's see what the European model does as we get to Saturday night. Yeah, this is what I think is going to happen. The moisture is going to be too far to the south. So actually, the better chance of seeing snowflakes on Saturday night is going to be the farther to the coast you go. If you go towards New Orleans and even farther to the southeast, I actually think they're going to have a better chance of getting clipped. And even the GFS, this is the model that really started all the drama to begin with, and it's really beginning to back off. You see that sliver of pink, and it bleeds down just barely towards like Lake Pontchartrain. So again, we're not expecting anything significant. The NBM, which is the National Blend of Models, still painting with a broad brush, saying that yes, snow will be possible, but again, not accumulating snow. However, we are going to be cold enough. Look at this. We're actually going to get 2 light freezes. I've got one right here Sunday morning at 30, but then again on MLK Monday, we're going to get another light freeze during that day. So keep that in mind. Again, dressing in layers, that's the thing to do. We're going to have lots of sunshine in the morning. Then in the afternoon, we'll start to see clouds roll into the area. No big deal. And again, high temperatures are going to be a lot warmer today than they will be pretty much the remainder of the 7-day forecast. Even tonight for your Friday evening plans, there's a 10 to 20% chance of a couple showers, but it's going to be a little bit milder, only getting down to the mid-40s. So again, in the 7-day forecast, 20% chance, and Saturday night, maybe a few flakes falling from the sky. Really not expecting more than that. MLK is A-OK. And then we got a couple of rain chances at the tail tail end of the 7-day forecast. 7:07 right now. Johnny A., how are the roads?
I got a problem on 110 southbound up near Wyandotte. So if you're coming out of the northern part of the parish, you're hopping up on 110 from Highway 19, from Airline Highway, from Scenic Highway. You're going to have a problem. The left and center lanes are temporarily blocked. You can see the crash vehicle right there in the dead center of the center lane. Emergency vehicles behind that, and that's creating huge backups on 110 southbound. That's coming from the airport toward downtown. Take you out there, and you can kind of see that right here on our interactive drive time map on I-110 southbound. We take you out toward the Denham Springs area and just south of the interstate, reporting a traffic incident. And they have police activity right in front of the Pilot Travel Center, the Pilot truck stop there south of I-12 on range in Denham. Meanwhile, the interstate still looking pretty good coming out of LP. That's the Denham Springs 4-H Club Road camera facing back towards the on-ramp right there at range. And you can see that on-ramp in the upper left of your screen and then all the way into downtown. Really nice drive on this Friday morning. It is 7:08. You are watching WAFB 9 News Now. It's on our streaming platform. We do it every morning at 7 and then again at 3:30 in the afternoon, 9 at night as well, right here. Never miss another live local newscast on WAFB. We'll be right back.
$7:10 your time right now. A few things we're following for you as we think about a Friday and into the weekend. Actually waking up in Washington, D.C. this morning. Governor Jeff Landry is there. Of course, Liz, he's not just the governor of Louisiana. He's got another title given to him by President Donald Trump.
Special envoy to Greenland. This, of course, comes, the conversations do, as President Trump says that he wants to acquire Greenland as a part of the United States. But Denmark and Greenland are pushing back, saying that this is not something they would like to do. You have officials in Greenland now asking military forces in Denmark and other allies to come in, and you see them in some of this video that we're looking for. Greenland is not on sale. So what will come of those conversations with the governor in D.C.? We'll let you know.
I want to get you into South Louisiana here, back into our little part of the world. There's, according to EMS, a shooting that happened just yesterday. We're in talks with them, EMS. Apparently one person took themselves to the hospital, Liz.
Yeah.
So you think we'll figure out condition officially, but beyond that, we don't know too much.
No, we just know that it happened right around 4 in the afternoon on Thursday there on Shada Avenue near Scenic Highway. BRPD would like to know something. If you know something, it was still sunlight when it happened. If you do, call Crime Stoppers at 344-STOP.
This is a crazy picture. That car, obviously not supposed to be there. This is Livingston Parish. According to the sheriff's office, Liz, they were first investigating potential home invasion, right? And then apparently the person they were looking for took off and led to this.
Yeah, they tell us the suspect here is 36-year-old Lance Worley. When he took off, ended up crashing into a home. And you look at this photo and you think, okay, somebody must have been hurt. Thankfully, no, nobody was injured in this scene. This is a home into Denham Springs that this happened. Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office is still investigating the individual and now this crash. Boy, a really unruly scene here.
No kidding. Let's get you on the street for a groundbreaking, a ribbon cutting, if you will, on improving our streets. One spot in particular, this is kind of the Scotlandville area. We got Anthony Kenny actually going to be a part of this. We've talked a little bit about this. It's all about safety and traffic flow and all that, and rehab. This is a pretty special project.
It is. You can see all of the streets highlighted are part of District 2, which is the Scotlandville area. If you'd like to join them for the groundbreaking ceremony, it's happening at noon today at Banks Elementary School. How cool.
It really is kind of neat. Speaking of cool, it is going to be for the Louisiana Marathon, right? And so The race days are actually tomorrow and Sunday. They're picking up their packets today over at the River Center, though.
So if you by perchance are coming in from a different part of the world to run this race today, know that the expo is happening at the Raising Cane's River Center starting at 11 this morning. They're asking you to come in through the St. Louis side of the entrance of the River Center. Make your way to the main area where you can pick up your packets. You can also shop, get some gear and merch, and participate in sessions like yoga.
I was actually on the website this morning, the races like tomorrow, those are all filled
The
up.
quarter
but
marathon,
you can,
yeah.
the kids marathon and the 5K. But the half and the full on Sunday, those things are still, you can still register for those. You know what? You don't need to register for it. You just walk in and do this. Donate blood. January is blood donation month.
So if you are in a position to donate, they are in critical need of it right now. LifeShare Blood Center offering some pretty sweet incentives, some of them including cash if you need it. Find Matt's story on the 9 News app to find out just how easy it is to donate.
I want chicken.
Always.
Chicken.
Let's
Give
go
me
to
some chicken.
Geismar.
We got some good chicken. The Blue Store. Wait, is there another Blue Store about to set up shop in South Louisiana?
Brand new one.
Where is this going to be?
Opening in Ascension Parish. So this is along Highway 73, right off of the I-10 exit. It's the former McDonald's building, right?
Okay, yeah.
So you think about it, they've been striping up the blue paint for a while, and now it is here. At 10 a.m. today, the Tran family is opening the Ascension Parish location of the Blue Store Chicken. We know it to be quite popular along Scenic Highway on Southern's campus and beyond. Ooh, I can already smell it.
You know, I mean, if you pass by one of those and it just, I mean, you turn real quick, you know that's going to be, some good chicken. Okay, here's the thing. If it ain't chicken, it's crawfish. Right? It is about that season. We're early in the season, which is why this is the Crawfish app that we talk about all the time and will be over the next few months. You can see the prices. It's crazy because of how early in the season we are.
But that's expected, right? We know that, and as Jared mentioned, that's why some folks typically like to wait further into the season.
Absolutely.
But if you are dying for some crawfish, it's available for you now. In fact, Johnny is boiling a batch. That's why you haven't seen him here. He's been busy filling it with spices.
Well, he does have the paddle. He likes to stir things up.
Oh boy, does he. Stirring it up. He does that with Chef Fultz all the time. Carries that into the mornings too. So we better have crawfish live and boiled at 9 o'clock, Johnny.
No pressure.
From the versatile Mazda CX-50 to the bold and elegant Mazda CX-90 to the best-selling Mazda CX-5. Don't just move. It's time to move and be moved, and come experience Mazda right now at Team Mazda on Airline.